Just talking about the Spearhead 1210 and talking about how we manage our stubbles using this machine. What we've really found as a benefit is if we have a very tricky or challenging harvest through difficult weather, we can pick up our stubble height with our combines and use the topper to then manage the stubble afterwards, because with the direct drilling we've learnt that straw trash is a big problem, and if we can condense it and smash it up and break it down, it rots quicker and it's easier to pass through the drill. Another big advantage we find with stubble management, stubble topping, a farming friend of mine said to me once down in Essex, a guy called Jeremy Durant, very good farmer, said he's more advanced than us in controlled traffic, but said, why are we trying to take product through the combine from 6 meters that way, 6 meters that way, bring it to the center and then try and spread it back out that way? Well, with the option of with the stubble management and the Spearhead 1210, we're actually leaving the debris there and actually churning it up and topping it there in place instead of bringing it out and trying to spread it. It's quite a windy day today, so any straw chopper won't be able to chuck the straw 6 meters that way or 6 meters that way, especially on the wide headers and these on CTF. And so we feel it's such a useful tool. What I'm also very excited about using it, we will, which goes against what we originally started direct drilling for to improve our soils, but because of the blackgrass pressure that's incurring, we are having to look to go back to a plough system, and we'll be ploughing after rape, just 1 in 4. And with the stubble topper we top the rape afterwards, and this will be a great advantage because if we're only going to plough, we can do a proper soil inversion, or else we're not going to plough at all. And with the stubble topper we can lower the stubble height of the oilseed rape to stop the stalks not letting the furrows roll over. Also, after oilseed rape, we have found with slugs, they do incubate in the stalks, because obviously the stalks are quite well insulated and can incubate for quite a long time eggs, slugs themselves. But if you top the stubble, you smash all that debris up and it's less hiding place for them to incubate. So we found that as a real advantage. And when you've topped a field, it looks, and you want to cultivate afterwards, oilseed rape, it's so much easier to cultivate because you haven't got these long, tough stalks that's like wire rope, because it's all smashed down to a mulch. The reason we were wanting to get this wheat field cleared quickly, so we raised the headers up, is because we want to establish oilseed rape. We always feel that establishing oilseed rape at the right time is so important. So getting the area of wheat ground cleared for oilseed rape is imperative, and we can get that area cleared of wheat if we raise our headers up. But obviously we're doing an operation afterwards to break down the stubble, so the drill can then let the residue and stubble through it. With the Spearhead 1210, another thing that's a great benefit, and I feel is good security for us in the future, with the restrictions on glyphosate that potentially are coming in, especially pre-harvest glyphosate. If we get areas of unfit crop or crops that aren't ready to harvest, we can always cut the stubble longer again, so we're putting less of the wet straw through the combine, and we can deal with that wet straw that's unfit, or green straw, with our Spearhead 1210, which I feel is a great asset to our combining in the summer. It's often the case when combining, if instructed the combine drivers to raise their headers up at that time, because they know we're going to use this 1210 afterwards for residue management, they're always very pleased, because they can obviously get more output and feel they've done more in a day, and also finish earlier in a day.